Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. I'm glad to be back on a regular schedule. So remember, this could be past, present, or future energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force the story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description and also in the about section of my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. That is also in the about section of my channel. So to get the channel messages out of the way that I was receiving while gathering your energy, it just feels like you guys did something recently to get to a higher vibration, and it doesn't necessarily like have to be just like specifically to you, but for the collective as a whole. It feels like you guys did something that helped the whole collective get to a higher frequency, and something that is a part of your individual timelines. Okay, this is a collective reading, so it's going to be different for every single one of you. I was also getting the energy from a recent Pisces reading that I did, so if you have heavy Pisces placements, check that out. But Pisces did something in that reading where they set themselves free, but it was a very hard decision for Pisces to make. They were very hurt by the decision that they had to make, so that could also be the frequency that you were on, something that you had to do that was similar. If you feel called to watch that reading, please do. I'll link it at the end or some point in this video. But it just feels like you guys have done something for the highest good of the collective, and it could have been painful. You might have to have been the bad guy in the situation, and it hurt you just as much as it may have hurt another energy in your life. So we'll see if that's where the reading takes us today. But I just kept getting like, you guys have brought the collective to a higher vibration, like the whole collective. And I was getting an energy of self-love too, so some of you may have come from my TikTok collective because that energy from my TikTok readings has been pretty heavy with the self-love. But let's get into the reading. Spirit angels, essence, guides, spiritual director, here beings, energy, please do the reading for the collective. Please give me the energy surrounding the collective spirit. Thank you. Alright, so we have Let Go, number 22, which is what I was feeling. We have Messages, number 45. And we have Focus, number 17. So 2s, 4s, 5s, 1s, and 7s could be significant to you guys. We have High Priestess of Earth, which is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. You can have those placements heavily in your chart. And then we have Reminder, number 28. On the bottom, we have Hope, number 27. Yeah, this feels like just stepping into that new chapter. Remembering everything that you learned, being more grounded, just really stepping into that higher vibration. And even if you don't feel like it, you know, like even if you feel miserable right now, you are on a higher frequency. And it'll kick in, you know, it will. Blue butterflies could be significant. They're just like really standing out to me on that card. I never noticed that on the Let Go card it's a dragonfly. So dragonflies could be significant for you guys as well. For the collective size good spirit, thank you. Alright, spirit is being very specific because the cards are not flying. I might not have a lot of fire signs here today. That's when my cards fly. Alright, so we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. The Three of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and then the Wheel of Fortune. I literally said that and then fire energy came out. Ooh. The King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Wow. On the bottom, we have the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, the King of Swords, and then the Six of Swords. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You guys don't even see, like, this energy that we have out here on the board is beautiful. But this is your shadow energy, right? And you just feel like the decision you had to make, which you had to move on from, was so hurtful and disappointing that you had to break away from. But it wasn't as prosperous as you thought. And you may feel like you're at a standstill with your manifestations. You might feel like, oh, what did I do? Did I do the right thing? Am I bringing in the right thing? I'm telling you right now, with this energy, you are. You really are. And like I said, I just feel like, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You guys, you may feel a bit out of alignment right now, but I just feel like with that Three of Swords, you're blinded by the pain. You're not sure if you were following, like, your intuition, the right path. You're not sure if you made the right decision. You may have felt like, did I do what I was meant to do in the situation, to learn what I was meant to learn, to bring myself up, with the Magician here? Because the Magician is about you knowing that you have all the tools within yourself to manifest and do the right thing. And you feel like, a part of you feels like you didn't do the right thing, that you didn't use the tools that you learned on your healing journey in the right way. Possibly it might be how you went about it that is bothering you. You may have felt like you weren't as nurturing or caring or as thoughtful how you presented yourself in the situation that you were in, collective. But I'm just getting the energy that you did what you had to do. Like I said, you brought the frequency of not just yourself, but the collective as a whole up in vibration. But let's start clarifying. Spirit, please clarify the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups for me. Thank you. The Queen of Wands reverse. And that's your challenge. And it might be stepping into that confidence to know that you are doing what you're meant to do. The Two of Cups reverse. The Ten of Wands. The Hangman, Pisces energy. The Knight of Wands. The King of Cups again. The Ace of Wands. The Lovers. The Three of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Whatever decision you made, you chose yourself. Okay? You chose your happiness. You chose alignment. You chose self-love and self-worth. Because I also saw the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Whatever this was, you knew it wasn't in true alignment with the Two of Cups in reverse. And it knocked out your confidence somehow. It was so heavy on you that you just completely surrendered. You were like, I can't do this anymore. I can't be in this energy anymore. You realize the delays. You realize that you had to give to yourself. And like I said, you were really in your head about this with that Eight of Swords. Like, you were so in your head about this. But you knew that you had to choose yourself, collective. You had to choose yourself. And there's a new beginning elsewhere. There's something happening for you. You have to give to yourself. The Six of Pentacles. This is not about the energy outside of yourself. This is about union with self. This is about you in this situation. But what you did was not selfish. What you did was not meant to be harmful to anyone. It was just the decision that was best for you. Sometimes, and I've been saying this in quite a few readings lately, but sometimes we have to be the bad guy. Sometimes we have to say the harsh things and do the harsh things to get our point across, because that's something that the other energies around us have to learn a lesson from us, and what we have to be a mirror for other people. And that's what this energy feels like. It feels like you chose your happiness and yourself in a situation, which was really hard for you. You might have felt like you were, being an asshole or something like that, but you might feel like you wish you would have went about it a little better, but it was something that needed to happen. In your present moment, you have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Spirit, please clarify the Hermit. Thank you. The Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, yeah, the Tower, and the Knight of Wands, the World. Yeah, it was really, really hard for you to close this chapter. But there could have been just so much stress. Just so much that took you out of your element. You might have felt misplaced. Felt like you always had to wear a mask. You also felt like you were being lied to. But I'm not really getting that. I feel like the Seven of Swords is giving me hiding yourself. Not being authentic. Not living in your truth. And it had you so wrapped up in your head that you felt like you couldn't even look up. Like you had to kept looking at the disappointments in whatever situation it was for yourself, right? So for you to have what you're looking for in this lifetime, for you to achieve where you're trying to be with this Ace of Cups, you had to let go. So you're in really deep, introspection right now with that Hermit card, and trying to realign and trying to rebalance yourself. This was hard for you. This was a huge Tower moment, Scorpio energy for you. So you're in an energy of just trying to balance with this King of Pentacles and this King of Wands. You're trying to build yourself back up after this. And it could be reversed. Somebody might have had to tell you some hard truths as well, but I'm not getting that. Yeah, this was a long time coming with that Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like it was very out of character for you as well with the Hierophant in the reverse, but you had to also align with your true morals and align with your true values, and it felt like whatever you were in just wasn't matching up with that anymore. This could have been a very, very deep lesson for yourself and your inner child as well. With that Six of Cups, this could have been very healing in that situation that you were in. And the energy surrounding, we have the Three of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the Three of Wands. I have the Six of Pentacles. The Chariot. The Three of Wands, a lot of yellow as well. The Queen of Cups. The Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. The Sun, the Seven of Cups. And the Tower again, and the Five of Cups. Can I tell you guys something? This feels like new energy. This doesn't feel like whatever you might have walked away from. This doesn't feel like it has anything to do with what you went through recently. This feels like, to me, the gift that you're going to get after going through what you went through, of getting whatever was out of alignment out of your life. Because we have the King of Cups here, which is you, and I thought this was you balancing out your energy with the Queen of Cups, but that Queen of Cups feels like someone entering your life and going through a similar situation as you. Like I said, I feel like this is a whole collective thing. I feel like, because this is a collective reading, but this feels like bringing the collective's frequency higher for everyone. This could be your divine counterpart, or just someone, a part of your soul tribe that aligns with you. Just take it as it resonates. But they are going through something similar as you, something that they were in too long, something they had a tower moment with, something that was a hard decision for them as well, that they had to fight to get out of. Yeah, that brought imbalance in their life, where they had to step up and be their own masculine. Because we did see the king and the king of pentacles and wands, so that's half an have an emperor right there. Oh, and we have the king of cups, so that's almost a full emperor. We're just missing the king of swords. And I said this in the messages from heaven, but it was the feminine energy. So all the queens had came out. The emperor came out, but all the queens came out except for the queen of swords, and she was in reverse. And that was a soul lesson. So some of you might need to watch that reading as well. But this feels like your person is on their way, and they may be coming in quick with that chariot, but they're going through a similar situation as you, giving to themselves, loving themselves, nurturing themselves. But you are the masculine in this situation, which gender not specific. There's no gender in tarot. But your queen of cups is coming, but they're introspecting just like you are. They're mirroring you right now because they learned a similar lesson to you. So you have the wheel of fortune as your potential outcome. So that's already beautiful energy right there. There's still some lessons to be learned. I am going to do a divine counterpart reading after this, so you can head there. It'll post right after this one post. That's how I'm going to focus my readings, my love readings from now on, divine love, because we want to come into union with the right people, right? And divine love doesn't have to just be a romantic partner. It could be soul tribe as well. But that's how I'm going to start gearing my love readings. In your challenge, you have the Queen of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Wands for me. We have the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. And the Nine of Swords. The Five of Swords, the Six of Swords. You see how we have synchronicities? Excuse me. The Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the full Aries energy. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is you stepping into alignment, having the confidence to continue to release all things that are disconnect, to release all things that cause you anxiety, cause you sleepless nights. This is about complete utter release and relief, and stepping into that confidence of the Queen of Wands, like knowing that you're doing the right thing, knowing that I am in alignment, I am truly divine, I'm coming to union with myself. I trust myself, I trust the divine, I trust my higher power, I trust my ancestors to lead me here. I know what I'm doing, I know that I'm making the right choices for my highest good, even if certain people do not agree with that. It's about you learning this new way. This is about taking those baby steps, because you are at complete surrender, especially with the Seven of Wands in reverse, and then this Hangman here. You're learning what is a disconnect. You're learning what is not on your vibration. You are learning what makes you unhappy. And it's time for you to step into that confidence to know that you can trust yourself, because that Magician is giving that you don't trust yourself and the decisions that you have been making. Like, you were getting signs and synchronicities all around you about whatever the situation was for you, collective, but you had doubt. But then you had this huge tower moment happen and you went for it anyways. And then at the end, you're like, well, did I really do the right thing? Did I really trust my intuition? Did I really trust my guides? Yes, you did. But be confident in that, because you have a new beautiful beginning, something that you were looking for, something that you've been striving for deep down for so long. And you've been living in disappointment and wearing a mask and telling yourself lies or believing lies for so long, being so trapped in within yourself in it. And it's just like about letting that go. No more being so stuck, no more being so stagnant, no more overthinking. Because we have to go from our souls. We have to trust our intuition. Yes, that King and Queen of Swords energy is there for alignment and clarity and truth to use because sometimes we have to make the head over heart decisions, but also trusting your intuition and trusting that you're being guided and not having doubt and within yourself and the decisions that you're making, and how spirit and your higher power have led you to this specific timeline, to this specific situation, how they helped and led you through it. So that's about you being very confident in yourself and in your decision making, which you walk away from using your discernment. That was completely channeled. And your potential outcome, you have the Wheel of Fortune, fixed sign energy, which is Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Spirit, please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Cups. The King of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. Judgment. Look at that. Did I just say something about the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. And then you have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. But I'm going to put those back, but I know they're significant because they fell out for a reason. The Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you learned everything that you needed to learn. Okay? So there's no more holding back. There's no more trying to step into your new timeline with old thoughts and old energies. Okay? If they're not helping you grow and expand, you're walking away. Okay? If they make you feel disappointed and sad, if make you feel like you're in some type of delay, you're letting it go. If you feel lied to, if you feel like there's no clarity and truth, you're letting it go. You're not walking into your new timeline, your new beginning with that energy. If it's not loving, if it's not nurturing, if it's not stable, if it's not practical, if it makes you feel confused, if you feel like you can't make a clear decision, you are walking away from that. Okay? You're not bringing that with you. That King of Pentacles is letting me know that you're stabilizing, that you're getting grounded. Okay? As you walk into this, you're not bringing anything of the past with you. You're not turning around. You're moving forward. Is what I'm getting from that. Which is beautiful. Okay? It feels like there's still something there. You know, it's still like a little piece there. I do feel like the messages from the Ancestors reading might be significant and help you guys. Also the Pisces reading, like I said earlier. But there's something there. There's like that one little piece. And this for you, for this collective in this reading, I feel like it's more so the masculine energy. And the messages from the Ancestors, it was the feminine energy. Okay. Let's get some advice. Everything was like super, super duper channeled with this one. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice for the collective. Thank you for all your messages so far. Advice for the collective. The Five of Wands. The Queen of Swords reverse. The Six of Wands reverse. The Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Chariot, and the Five of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, Spirit doesn't want you to backpedal. It feels like you might backpedal a little bit. Like I said, you guys were having a hard time with this. You were having a hard time with, like, did I make the right choice? Did I do what was needed to be done? And I'm getting a really hard yes on that. Okay? And, oh, I didn't even see the Empress there. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, you're doing the right thing, especially with the Hierophant. This wasn't a missed opportunity for you. This wasn't something that was supposed to be in alignment with you. You have something better, okay? You just have to keep pushing. You have to keep trucking on, okay? Because you being in your head is not where it's at. Yeah. Something about this is so triggering for you. It's like you don't have the confidence in the, like I said, in your decision making. For some reason you're battling yourself with this. You made the right choice for you. You made, not just for you, but for literally the collective. Like, I just feel like the frequency for everyone is higher. For whatever decision you had to make, you did the right thing for you. Because like I said, on this Two of Swords, I'm getting like, it's just that one last thing. It's just that one little thing. Because it's a Two of Swords. Why is the collective having such a hard time with closing this out or making this decision? I guess my fire sign showed up with the way my cards are flying. Why is the collective having such a hard time with this decision? That's too many. For some reason, some of you guys feel like you disappointed like spirit and how you handled it. And I said that earlier. That's like huge for you guys. You feel like you handled it in a way like an old version of yourself. But in a reality, it's like you went through this transformation, because I just realized I put all the cards together except for this one. You went through a huge transformation. You went through a huge rebirth, and you're manifesting a new beginning. Like I said, you have to be confident in the decision that you made and what you had to do. You feel like you're out of alignment somehow, but you're not out of alignment. You're exactly where you need to be. The scales have been balanced with justice here. We have justice. We have Justice, Libra energy. We have Aries with the Fool here. We have Scorpio with Death. And we have the World. You close out this chapter and you're welcoming in a new beginning. But this is about your confidence. You think you did something wrong. You think that you delayed your happiness, your fulfillment. You think you disappointed spirit. You didn't disappoint spirit. You're not out of alignment. I'm not getting that. You felt like you did something in a way that wasn't meant to. You might have felt like you said something that, yeah, you feel like you just didn't follow your intuition. Like, you, like, it's like a part of you feels like you let go of that fear, but at the same time you're like, what did I do? Like, why did I do it that way? And I get it, because sometimes we say things and they're harsh, but it doesn't mean that they're not correct. It doesn't mean that it's, you know, like, wrong. But you guys did exactly what you needed to do. Okay, so as you like move into judgment, because after judgment we have the World, and you have the World come out there just now. Once you have clarity and know that you did that, and you close this chapter and you close that door, and finally make the decision to be like, okay, I did what I needed to do, you're going to step into alignment. You're going to step into this Wheel of Fortune. You're going to step into your new chapter. I do think you guys should watch that Pisces reading, because it feels very similar. Okay, I'm going to get into oracles, and I usually get a lot of channeled messages through oracles, but if oracles are not your thing, I understand, and I will see you in the next reading. Advice, whoa. Advice for the collective spirit, advice. We have double mission, light workers, starseed, serve the world by being you. For me, this is my spiritual awakening, like Kundalini type energy. Like, you went through a huge transformation. Like, this was very, very, very deep for you guys whenever this card comes out for me. Double mission is number 56, so May 6th could be important. December, January 2nd, somebody could be around that age. Okay. Lightworker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, and also as contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm feeling this whole time. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or they're forgetting something important. It's common for light worker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. That's what I was feeling in that hermit energy, that you had to make yourself smaller, that you had to wear a mask, that you couldn't be authentically you were always in your head about something, and you finally found your way out. You finally found that self-love and that self-worth that you've been trying to strive for so long. And if you're not in that energy yet, you will be. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and your joy, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. Starseed Soul Inquiry: how can you serve the world by being you? Yeah, it feels like you're living more in your truth, collective, than you ever have. It was just really like hard for you guys. Like, it was a really hard transition. It was a really hard moment. You may have said harsh things, but what's done is done. And if you feel like you need to write a letter or reach out, if you don't even know if this has the energy to do outside of yourself with a specific person, and you feel like they may not talk to you, just find some way to get your feelings out. Find some way to apologize, even if you can't talk to that person directly. Whatever brings you peace about the situation is what you should strive for. Advice for the collective. Advice. We have a new star that's coming, new moon. Stargazing could be a thing for you, because the stars on this card and that card are standing out to me. Work through your fears, Scorpio energy. You and your loved ones are safe, Cancer energy. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse, and we just had an eclipse happen, so you could have felt or went through a lot when that happened recently or at the time of this reading. Don't let pride get in your way, Leo energy. It's time to release negativity, Scorpio energy. On the bottom, we have the energies gaining momentum. Now, I usually read these as self-love. Okay, but take it how it resonates, or however, I'll let you guys know how the energy comes out. Advice for the collective. Advice. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and you deserve love. You are lovable. Have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holidays together. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. Yeah, this is about you just being honest with yourself about what happened, and you just taking a step back and taking care of you. Is what I'm getting. This is just about being open to what's next. And like I said, you have to find a way to get this off your chest. like, I just feel like a lot of you guys don't like how you went about the situation. Like, something about it bothers you, or maybe about how the other person went about it, but you, like, either you can't reach out to this person, or they cannot reach out to you, or like it's something like that. If this is an energy outside of yourself, if it's family, a romantic partner, or friendship, take it how it resonates. Like I said, it's going to be different, but there's something that you did not like about this, and you want to get it off your chest, and you want to say it. But if you cannot talk to that person, write a letter for yourself, a note in your phone, scream in a pillow, you know, something. It's just something that you have to release this energy, because you're holding on to it. And like I said, it's that Two of Swords energy that's getting me. It's like you're holding on to this, or you're turning a blind eye to it, or you don't know what to do about it. And it's like you have to figure something out, because once you release it, that wheel of fortune is going to turn, and it's going to turn in your favor. And this Queen of Cups energy is going to come in. This Queen of Cups is mirroring you too, so it might, the quicker that you figure it out for you, the higher the frequency goes, the more in alignment you will be. Change fell out. It's time. It's time, collective. It's time. Advice for the collective. Advice. Have service. I feel good when I can help others. And that's that light worker energy. Adversity. I accept the challenge. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. We have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world. I do so without judgment. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. And worries in the reverse. And I don't usually read these in the reverse, but I feel like I have to keep it there. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. On the bottom we have envy. Everything is going to work itself out. And you're going to align exactly how you want to, but you can't worry about any of this. I feel like this might be the energy that you were dealing with. You do something in a way that this energy wished they could be like you. And that could also be what you guys were mirroring to each other to learn. Like, you might have been envious about something with this person, so you wore a mask and it worried you, and vice versa. Because that's for somebody, that type of energy. But it could have been something like that. But Spirit is like, everything is balanced now. It's now just time to bring peace for yourself. Peace within. About this whole thing. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Alright, so No Place Like Home fell out first, number 50. And then we have Chopped Wood, number 42, and Not For You in the reverse, number 6. I just felt like I had to keep going because, like, it's a lot of different things happening in this reading. But it's a collective reading, so it's going to be a little different for everybody. So just take different, take what resonates for you. Okay, No Place Like Home in the reverse. There are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty for what we know. Even if the qualities we seek in other people and in external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of that. Do the opposite of what feels right. Even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar. And you will attract and be drawn to the very thing you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. Yeah. Because in your advice, you guys were still hesitant because you felt something, like you feel bad about something, or you feel like something isn't right, or you feel like you didn't do the right thing or went about it in the right way. But that might be the way that you had to do it. It just feels like you guys feel like you were a little too harsh, but that might be a lesson for you. You might have to do things in a way that other people don't agree with or understand, but that might be the way you have to do it moving forward. Now, I'm not saying be mean, but I feel like you guys think you were like a little more of like a dick, or you know, than you really were. Excuse my language, I curse a lot, but that's what it feels like. You guys feel like you were just too hard. In reality, you might not even have been as hard as you think you were, because you had the King of Cups in your theme for me, and you had the King of Pentacles, and you had the King of Wands, and they were all upright, and you had the Queen of Swords upright, and you also had the Queen of Pentacles. So it's just like you may have been more nurturing and more loving than you realize. It might have just been harsh for you because you've never done something like that or did anything in that energy before. So you may have felt like, oh my gosh, I was a terrible person. In reality, you were just being in a different energy, in a different version, in a more stern way, is what I'm getting. I don't think you were as mean as you think you were, if that's what's holding you guys back, or if that's what the problem is. Okay. Chopped wood, number 42 in the reverse. Are you an armchaired astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental, you guys know what I mean, steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. Yeah. Once you have, like I said, once you guys release this completely, everything is going to go in your favor. But you have to make that choice and take that step to be like, okay, I have to release this. Yeah, it was something harsh. I was kind of mean. You know, whatever it is for you. But just know that you did what you had to do. And as soon as you give yourself clarity, you know, like, and just release it and let it go and move forward with it, everything is gonna align. You just gotta take that baby step to be like, okay, I did it, it's over, it happened, I accept it, and then everything is gonna take off. Okay, now for you in the reverse, number 6. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Excuse me. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. All of these were literally perfect. All of these summed up a part of the reading that I was talking about this whole time. That's why I love oracles, because sometimes they just give you that extra push to know that the reading is going in the right direction. And that's why I read so many of them, because it's a collective reading, so different things are going to resonate with different people. If you stick through, I know my readings are long. Advice for the collective, advice for the collective. We have forgiveness, which makes huge sense. You have to forgive yourself for how you went about things. I really feel like that's a huge thing for you guys. We have compromise, perfect timing. Oh my gosh, fall. We have wait, success. Then we have unlikely. On the bottom we have communicate clearly. And that may be just how you get your thoughts out, because you guys, it seems like you guys were very anxiety ridden. Mental health can be an issue for you, but only take that for resonance. And that's why I can't diagnose anything, but it could have been a huge thing for you. So as you try to manifest, as you try to move out of this energy, just be very mindful, be very clear-headed, meditate, write down your feelings and all that stuff before you start to really try to manifest new things, okay? If affirmation of advice for the collective, spirit, affirmation of advice for the collective. I know my worth and I do not settle for less. I breathe in love and exhale fear. Literally. So perfect. I can't even. Okay. I hope that helped, collective. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of my readings. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description and also in the about section of my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. That's also in the about section of my channel. You guys stay blessed. You guys stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.